Hi, an important day and a rather emotional one too. In each of our lives, there comes a day when we sit back and think, what are we here for? What is the purpose of our life? And every step that we take is knowingly or unknowingly one step further, taking us one step further to that purpose or that goal that we have set in our lives. I, Ajin John, CEO, Unicorn Consultants, Managing Partner, Unimax Business Solutions. When I put up that post on our Facebook webpage on the 27th of July 2015, on our Founders Day, I did not have 1 ounce of a doubt that this launch of the new brand, new project that we had promised would be anything short of success. Why did I have that belief? Because this project, like millions of other things in my life, have just shown itself, has brought itself up in just the same way as I told you, millions of other things in my life. And it's called divine providence, or more so the way I always call it, God's hand. Today I'm here, as I promised, at the launch of our new brand, our new project under the Unicorn umbrella. And first and foremost, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank God, thank the Almighty for making us, the Unicorn family, a channel for His providence that He had designed here on earth. And I want to take this opportunity to thank Him from the bottom of my heart. When we started Unicorn in 2006, when we started Unicorn Consultants in 2006, it was not just a business or an investment advisory which our founder, Mr. Johnny John, my dad, had brought up, but it was also a very important attribute that has today become a part of our founder's persona, my father's persona. When Dad would meet any of his investors, would meet any of his clients, any of the people who had entrusted him with the money, I'm yet to come across one person who regrets that decision that they had taken when they asked him to manage their money. This attribute is called trust. And this trust is what we have laid our foundation on when Unicorn was launched in 2006. We have successfully taken up that brand, taken up that attribute, that value into our lives, and we've built our investor relations on that one value. We have done that since 2006 till now, and we continue to do so for many, many more years to come. This was a very heartfelt decision. It was a very heartfelt decision that we took in a money-greedy financial services market. When Dad began this business, it was a very money-greedy financial services market, and a decision of following our business on trust was a very heartfelt decision that we were taking. We are very, very proud of that decision we took in 2006. And then in 2013, 2014, we brought up another brand called Unimax Business Solutions. Unimax Business Solutions, again, was a very an organization that revolved around its heart. The basic idea behind it was always to help small entrepreneurs, small businesses, enhance what they had within them and make them into large business houses. We're still working on that project. We're working with various institutions. It's a new project and we're learning from our environment. However, we're very clear about one aspect of this business as well. Our intention to ensure that our businesses, our small businesses that we are associated with, are growing into bigger, better organizations. That's our key feature that we keep in this. And here we are at the launch of our third and probably the most important brand that we have within us. It's important because this brand not only works with its heart, but it thinks with its heart too. Unicare, as we are all going to know the brand now from here on, is going to be a heartfelt organization again, similar to what it says. We're going to generate heartfelt money. But I'll tell you a little bit about the organization a little later. I'd like to share a short story that got forwarded to me on WhatsApp. And it's a very important story because it got forwarded to me by a very special person, a person who's very close to my heart. I really wish I could name him, but I won't. But I would like to tell you that the influence that this person has had on me, he spent just 5 years with me. But in these 5 years, he has made me understand about myself much, much more than what I had done in 20 years. So I'm very proud of my association with this person. Another thing was, when he was forwarding the story to me, he had no idea about a brand launch or even a concept that we were thinking about like this. So this story is very special because when I read through the story, it was everything that Unicare was designed to be. The story is about a farmer and his award-winning corn. There was once a farmer who grew corn and would enter this corn into the competition, into a state fair every year. And consistently, year after year, his corn would win the best corn of the country award. He would do this year after year and consistently keep doing that every year. Now, because of his consistent performance, he got a lot of media attention. And this media attention, specifically one reporter, wanted to kind of understand how he was doing it. What was the secret behind it? So after that year's fair was over and the farmer's crop had got the best corn award again, this reporter walked up to the farmer and asked him, "Sir, how do you do this every year? I mean, what's your little secret about being the best corn in the country?" And the farmer just smiled back and said, "Sir, I share my seed corn with my neighbors, my award-winning seed corn with my neighbors, with my locality, with everybody in my vicinity. And I allow them to grow this corn on their fields as well." The reporter obviously was taken aback because how could anybody give their secret, their business secret away to anybody? And specifically because these very neighbors would plant the corn and enter that corn into the same festival, the same competition that this farmer was entering as well. But he still did that. And he asked him, "How do you do that?" To which he smiled back and he said, "Why, sir? Don't you know that the wind pollinates ripened corn and swirls it across the locality, across the state, across the city, wherever it goes, and cross-pollinates other corn fields in the area? So if I want to grow the best corn in the country, I would want to ensure that everybody around me was growing the best corn as well. By doing this, I'm not only ensuring that my corn, the corn on my farm is not getting degraded, but I'm also ensuring that my locality, my neighbors are growing the best corn in the country, and thus helping the quality of my corn as well." A very important aspect that we all need to think about. If we as individuals want to be happy, if we want to be contented, if we want to be satisfied with our life, in our family, in our own surroundings, we need to ensure that our neighbors, our people around us whom we come in contact with, are just as happy, are just as contented with their lives. And Unicare is our way of ensuring that that happiness is reaching the people who need it the most. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you the newest member of the Unicorn family, Unicare. To tell you a little bit about Unicare, as the punchline basically tells you, it's going to be a business which generates heartfelt money. How we intend to do this is we're going to be in the microfinance. I wouldn't typically term it as microfinance, but we will be in a way in the microfinance business. The only key pointer here being that we're going to try and give money to people who need it the most at a time when they need it the most, and not just stop at that. We're going to try and help them repay that money back to us as well in a specified time period that we're going to set for it. when we are doing that, in the process of doing so, we are also going to ensure that they understand the benefits of long-term investments. And that will ensure not just a fair sustenance, helping them achieve their little bit of goals that they're able to do, but also bring into their lives that concept of investments and investment. So, that's basically the idea that we have behind Unicare Business Solutions. Another point that I would like to add onto this point is, when we as individuals, as I told you earlier, when we as individuals would like to bring our people around, let's concentrate a little bit more on keeping our neighbors, our people happy. At this juncture, when I'm just about to sign off, I'd like to thank a couple of people who were very important in my life for various reasons. First and foremost, my dad, Mr. Johnny John, our founder of Unicorn Consultants. He's been our guiding force, our force for everything that we have done in this organization, whether it's Unicorn, whether it's Unimax Business Solutions, and from now on Unicare. My mom, who's been his backbone for all his life, has been his support faction for everything that he has achieved in his life as well. My wife, Simi, who's been my backbone, who's been my help for everything that I have been able to achieve so far. Our hope, our faith, my son, Ayan, Mama, Nimi, for being our constant support at every given juncture. My sister, Anju, her family, Bendin, Sheen, Julian, Binni, Maria. My beautiful family at Unicorn Consultants, Sandeep, Ashok. They've played a very important role in what Unicorn Consultants and Unimax Business Solutions is today. I want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for being there for us for all these years. I want to specifically tell you about two people. A friend of mine who's been a part of every business attribute that I have done so far. He's been a friend and many a times a mentor for me, giving me critical opinion about what he felt about it. And I want to thank him for being there for me all the time. My cousin Willie, very importantly, because it was the dreamer in him that allowed me to dream big and move on step by step to what we are today. So I want to thank him as well. I want to take this opportunity to thank various other people, every person that I have come in contact with, who have enriched my life in such a beautiful way that I am here standing today, being able to give back, being able to give to society what I have always wanted to give back. And I want to sign off with one very little aspect of Unicare. Ladies and gentlemen, with Unicare, I want you to not just share your smiles with the people who need it the most, but also give to them something that we have so abundantly received from our God above. Let's give the people that hope in divine providence. Let's give them that hope that if they are able to, if they are able to believe in our God, that everything else will fall into place. Let's give the people that belief and move forward. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time. I appreciate your heartfelt, going forward, your heartfelt support that we are going to get for this business when we roll it across. So thank you so much for being there. God bless and sayonara. Thank you.